Ho, ho, ho. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ratchet with an Amy. Who's it gonna be? Welcome back to Clip It. Today, we got a video from King Frostman. We are one day away from Christmas. One day. So it's time to get some scary videos up in the place before we get gifted. So today I got a video from King Frostman, the scariest police videos caught by officers. So without further ado, let's get it. Ooh, what's... Oof. Ah!
One night, Sarah Vargas
funny,
was
though.
filming herself in her bathroom mirror when she started hearing strange noises from the apartment next door. The sounds kept getting louder and more worrying, and she kept recording, not knowing she would capture something truly out of the ordinary.
I don't think she's an officer. Hey, what's going on?
As night fell, frightening screams broke the peace in the neighborhood. Sarah realized something serious was happening in the apartment next to hers.
What's going on?
The police arrived while neighbors gathered in the street, thinking they were dealing with a fight between residents.
Go get him. Does anyone have a rosary? For what? Is this that video of the woman that's like possessed? Oh, what?
But this idea quickly changed when one of the officers, now inside the
Asked for a
apartment,
rosary.
called out through the window, asking if anyone could lend them a rosary.
Obviamente como que llamaron a alguien, llamaron a una monja para que les ayudara.
Wait!
They later discovered that two young women had been using a Ouija board. During their session, one of them started behaving very strangely, as if something evil had taken control of her.
I ain't gonna say shit. That's fake. That's fake. That's fake. That face is hella fake.
Chica empezó como a vomitar tierra, como a vomitar oscuro.
Witnesses reported that she began throwing up a dark substance that
The
looked
rest?
like dirt.
Okay,
The
cool,
police
but
could
that
only
face?
confirm what they had seen and concluded that something supernatural appeared to be affecting the young woman. According to Sarah, the disturbing screams continued throughout the night before finally coming to an end. The events left both the people living nearby and the local police deeply troubled. The case was documented as what appeared to be an exorcism taking place, as they couldn't find any normal explanation for what they had witnessed.
On patrol.
During a routine night patrol, a night officer was stationed at an abandoned hospital undergoing renovations. The facility had a concerning history of unexplained events, which prompted management to maintain security presence despite the closure. What transpired during his shift would leave a lasting impression.
Bro, I hear a child crying and I know, we not.
While conducting his rounds through the darkened corridors, the officer began hearing distinct crying sounds echoing through the empty building. As he investigated the source of these unsettling noises, his equipment captured something unexpected. Given that the officer had confirmed he was alone in the building and all entry points were secured, the presence of this shadow raised serious questions. The evidence he gathered that night suggested something beyond ordinary explanation. His footage showed a distinct dark shape moving through the hallway, though there was no apparent source for such a manifestation. The officer's documentation of the event, including time-stamped recordings and his written report, provided compelling evidence that something unusual had occurred in the vacant hospital. Was it a paranormal incident, perhaps?
You see, and it stays there, pretty much. It's just a door. Lie to me like that. CCTV.
The hospital security team shared footage of something unsettling.
This I saw in our
After
last
a young
video.
patient had died earlier that day, their cameras picked up what looked like the shadow of a small boy.
They walk straight through it.
The strange part was that this shadow appeared next to the bed of another boy who was just recovering from surgery. The security recording shows this dark figure standing still by the recovering patient's bed.
Damn,
what makes this even more concerning is hospital staff walking through this eerie shadow. The fact that this happened right after another child had passed away in the hospital raised questions about whether this could have been some kind of visit from beyond.
Haunted warehouse.
After patrolling an empty warehouse for the last couple of nights, this man who was working night security had the feeling that something had followed him home. He was living alone and had been experiencing strange events, leading him to document everything. At 4 a.m., while doing tasks at home, he started hearing sounds from the basement.
Alright, so that right there is my basement door, right? I'm downstairs by myself.
I've seen this guy's face before as well.
It's like 4:53 in the morning, and I just started hearing that. I have no idea what it is, but I'm down here by myself. Just me.
Ooh, hey. No, dude, we don't be hitting. We don't be hitting doors.
It seemed
like
like someone or something was knocking insistently on the basement door. The man decided to avoid the door, thinking it best to ignore whatever unknown thing was there. But the strange activity came back, this time in another part of the house.
That wall right there, which is my downstairs bathroom. And after a while, I started hearing tapping on the bathroom door as well. So, what else? Record. See if anything else happens. I mean, I hear the shit every night.
Is that a urn?
Okay, that's never happened before. Now I have to go check it out, otherwise you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's probably somebody in there. Let's go see. I'll show you guys right now. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker here.
Ain't nobody in this mall.
And it is empty.
Show me the roof. Maybe someone's there like Spider-Man like this.
Yeah, no, that one was weird. That's never actually happened before. That's new, at least.
The man showed there was no one in the bathroom, but what's creepy is that while he was inside, the shower curtain moved right after he turned to leave. But this wasn't the end, it was just the beginning. 2 nights later, something else happened.
You guys are in luck. You wanted it, right? There it is. Ain't me knocking on. Ain't nobody down here, right? I can hear it. Now, you guys are gonna say, "Oh, it's somebody in there. It's an animal."
Don't open that shit.
Let's go.
Do not open the door. I repeat, do not open the door. Kick in the door, wave in the fofo. That's all you'll get. Holy bullets, brother. Oh, basements and attics. I don't play that.
So who's down here?
That's a whole other like house you can make down there. Fuck that. Fuck that. And now you're gonna walk up the stairs. I would've up that stairs. You wouldn't have got me walking up normally. Fuck that.
Nobody down here? Nobody downstairs?
Once again, it started
That's
with a
wild.
really odd noise. The basement was empty, but just as he stopped on the stairs, footsteps could be heard. Pretty eerie. He still had no idea what could have caused this.
No. No, dog. No. That sounds like someone.
Many believe a strange presence might be trapped in the house, feeding off this man's emotional and psychic energy. Maybe an evil entity
This
had
man is not
attached itself
emotional
to him
at
on
all.
his nightly shifts.
He's
Let's
the
hope that he
calmest
figures out a
person
way
ever.
to deal with that in the future.
Oh, a ghost? Okay, let's go look. UPS property.
Late one night, a security guard
Or as
was
you say in
wrapping up
America,
his shift at the UPS parking lot, where his duties included checking the parked delivery trucks. Other employees had reported unsettling experiences there, seeing strange shadows and hearing odd sounds, like someone following behind them. The guard, aware of these stories, had started recording his rounds just in case anything unusual happened. During one of his final checks that night, something unexplainable occurred.
Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, these UPS trucks are like, feel like ghosts, man. You can't trust these things. You gotta be careful, because every time I'm at this place, I freaking hear a bunch of weird, crazy noises. Stuff be opening by itself.
Fuck that. Cheers, bro.
So yeah, it's time to go.
We good.
Y'all think I'll be playing, bro? This will be crazy. So,
Ghost like, I got a package of paranormal activity
Just
for your
seconds
ass.
after he'd locked up one of the trucks, its inside door suddenly opened on its own.
I'm good.
The guard insisted he had secured that door completely, making it impossible for it to open by itself. What made things even more disturbing was that as he moved away from the truck, strange noises began coming from inside the empty vehicle.
man, I'm trying to tell y'all, these UPS trucks are like, feel like ghosts, man. You can't trust these things. You gotta be careful, because every time I'm at this place, I freaking hear a bunch of weird, crazy noises. Stuff be opening by itself. So yeah, it's time to go. Y'all think I'll be playing, bro? This will be crazy.
The incident raises an unsettling question. Was this actual evidence of something supernatural
also
in the parking lot? Or was
sum it up
this
to, like,
an
a failed
elaborate
mechanism.
prank being played on the security guard?
But you're nasty. Hospital scare.
A night security officer at an old hospital shared this concerning incident. While guarding the entrance, she started hearing unsettling voices echoing through the empty hallways. She felt an unexplained presence around her during her shift.
Dude, that
Then
wheelchair
something
just
strange
moved.
happened.
Esto lo voy a dejar registrado
Going to leave
porque
us on record because
son 16 de diciembre,
December 16th,
11 de la noche.
11 p.m. at night.
Bueno, mira, esta wea está pasando hace mucho rato
This has been happening for
y
a
acá
long
estoy
time.
sola, weón. No hay nadie. Concha tu madre.
Her footage shows a wheelchair moving by itself
I
along the
thought-
corridor.
I thought I saw
The
that from
officer
my
had
peripherals.
confirmed she was alone on that floor, and all windows were closed at the time. The security footage hasn't been tampered with according to the timestamps, but whether this was
I'm
truly
on
paranormal
edge.
activity or if there's another explanation remains unclear.
That's wild. That thing's like, bro, get me to the emergency room. Something's wrong. What's wrong?
Now let's look at
No.
2 night officers who got hired to keep watch over an abandoned hospital for the next few months. While working their shifts, they ran into some weird noises in the middle of the night,
I
and
don't
they
like
heard other guards talking
Asian
about
ghosts.
seeing
They scare
shadows
the
moving
shit
around
out
in
of
there
me.
before. Things got really strange when they started
It's just the
checking out different areas of the hospital, and that's when they both began recording everything.
なんか女の人の声とかめっちゃ聞こえるから本当ここは相性悪いんだろうなって思いますね。ちょっと待ってな。ちょっと今
I can hear footsteps. Dude. I'm glad I don't hear that shit.
いや待って待って待ってごめんすいませんなんか全然喋ることが思い浮かばない
One of the guards heard footsteps coming from one of the empty rooms, so he rushed over to check who was there. But he found nobody around. The weird thing is, during the exact moment when the guard was in that room hearing those footsteps,
I
you
swear I
can
thought I
clearly
saw
see
somebody
someone
walking up.
walking up the stairs on the left side.
I literally don't know why I was got a fright because
When they looked at the footage more closely, they found something even more chilling. While the guard was patrolling the second floor, he suddenly started hearing a woman's voice.
I would have just and then passed out and then wait for my friend to come like wake me up because fuck that. My man's got the right idea. I would have straight.
Right after that, he heard this really creepy laugh, which scared him so much he ran straight out of the building. When
would've
you look at the
jumped out of the
regular
building.
footage without enhancing it, it's hard to see clearly, but there's definitely some strange figure standing in the background. This figure wasn't moving at all. You can definitely tell that someone or something was there with them that night.
That's why you don't
The big
split up.
question
That's
is,
how they-
was it the same one they spotted on the stairs just before? Or could these have been spirits making themselves known?
Another one. Another one.
This next clip comes from a different night guard who was working at another abandoned hospital. He had just started his job there, since the building was going to be torn down in a few weeks. During his shift, he caught something strange on camera.
なんかいる感じするもんねガラスのとこになんか白い影みたいな
Seems like there's a white shadow on his ass. Fuck that. Can you see it? No, thank God I don't see. There's someone gonna be on the fucking roof. I don't deal well with Japanese ghosts. I'm scarred. You saw
What
what,
you're
right?
seeing is a wheelchair moving all by itself, which definitely isn't normal. Some people think a ghost, or maybe the spirit of someone who used to be a patient might have been pushing it. Could this really be possible?
It never stops.
Ricardo Orella shared a story about one of his female colleagues who works as a security guard in Ecuador. According to him, this hospital has been the site of many unexplained events over the years. While this guard was having a conversation with another hospital employee, she happened to record something really strange.
Baffled by this shit. I don't know why that for some reason this gave me heavy goosebumps. The guys are standing there like, you seeing this shit?
Even now, they still can't figure out what might have caused what they caught on camera.
This is just shadow job.
While
It's a
working his shift at
basketball
an old
pla-
Mexican
basketball
hospital, the
player.
security guard spotted something strange moving through the halls. He managed to record the mysterious dark figure as it slipped into one of the rooms. What happened next left him shocked.
Bro, no, dog.
The figure simply vanished without a trace. After searching the entire building, they couldn't
Fuck
find anyone who
that.
could explain what he saw. Some people think he might have caught a real shadow creature on camera. But what do you think?
That thing's just in the crouch position like it's playing COD. Road incident.
This was captured by an officer
this-
one night who was taking a
this
local
video-
highway. He didn't notice anything out of the ordinary up until this point, but when the incident occurred, he saw a dark flickering object just standing in the middle of the road. An object that had human-like features based on his reports.
This
and
is
it
a crazy
becomes
video.
quite apparent that even the other drivers saw it too.
Right there. I still believe it's a crackhead. Crackheads are able to do amazing things.
It is not that easy to
Tame
make out,
animals,
but you can actually
acrobatics,
see the outlines of a
moving
shadow
speeds.
person that just
Unknown
appears
to
on the
mankind.
road, and the cars are doing their best to avoid impact, making them swivel quite a bit, especially the car on the left. What's weird is that the cars in front don't seem to react all that
Nah.
much. Maybe that's because this thing appears right after the cars in the front have passed it. The driver says that he did not see anything up until he
Bro.
was about to hit this thing, making him believe that it could have been an actual spirit that manifested.
That's
Could this
wild.
be so? How else could anybody end up on the middle of the road like that? Strange.
We know why. Weird creature. What are we gonna get now?
The following recording was captured by traffic camera in Wessex, Britain, on which a pretty unusual creature was supposedly captured. It's not uncommon for the authorities to capture some wildlife every so often. Today's video, though, was a bit different.
I thought first, bro, he was gonna check a deal. What was that? It ran like a humanoid on four limbs,
We can
and it
see a
ran.
busy road, and then a weird creature appearing from the left side out of the darkness and scampering over all 4 lanes of the highway within a few seconds. What's weird about this incident is the creature's legs
Yeah,
that are
right?
bending inwards, making many believe that we are dealing with a rather inexplicable creature here. Some say that it even looks a little bit humanoid, causing some
And it
to
moves
believe
hella
that
quick.
we are dealing with another shapeshifter here. Could this be? It's really hard to say what's going on for sure, but it makes one wonder.
The weird thing is that car didn't even react.
Now
to
we'll
it.
check
It's the
back
weird
in
part.
with Simon Lockhart, who works the night
This man-
shift
this
as
man
a
needs a
night
raise.
officer in an aging office building. Since he started
This is
working
wild.
there, he's run into some seriously scary situations.
This office building is just too creepy. I can't. Especially being here alone.
Duff.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
that was
God.
pretty low.
Take my resignation. There you go.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Holy
See?
okay.
It's dark.
Bro, don't be whispering about yeah like that, King Frost, man.
I'm out of here. Oh. I can't be in this building anymore, bro. I can't be in this building anymore.
Look.
Dude, what are these little voices coming to? I don't like it. What are we finna see?
God, that TV dinner that I had earlier was absolutely garbage. Like, breathing in my mask just makes it worse.
I'll feel that.
This literally just seems like a horror game.
God, how many computers do you have back here? Jeez. Look at that, more computers. Look at all these laptops. Oh. No.
The ghost feels the same way
Bro.
strongly about all those
What in the hell was
laptops
that?
and PCs.
There's no one in here. Oh my god. That gave me a heart attack. What the? No, 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 no. I'm up here, dude.
I got a new security job at this facility. Dude, there's something definitely following you, dude. If you got a new job and the shit's still on you.
In the office right now. What is that? What is that? It looks like a woman wearing a black dress.
Fuck that, dude. We fighting, dude. At this point,
And
we're
it's
throwing
right
down.
outside.
At this point, we are throwing down.
What
I ain't
is
got-
that? There's nothing there. And all the lights in the parking lot mysteriously shut off.
Extra holy water on the hands.
That there's nothing out there. There's nothing should be out there.
Dude, if someone fucking pulls to this window while we are this
I'm
close.
freaking out right now.
No, don't be doing
He
that.
never found out what this mysterious shape was.
night watch.
The following video was recorded by Brian Barranco, who states that in this video we see him and a couple of team members making it into a supposedly haunted hospital. A lot of strange things have been seen in there in the past, even after the hospital had shut down recently, and the group made one big mistake, performing a ritual to contact the spirit world.
Yeah, but I mean...
Uy, me movieron esa silla. Sí.
You only have yourself to blame.
Entonces, ¿quieres que yo me vaya? Voy a filmar la silla porque van a decir que es hilos, ¿no? Gonorrea. Se me puso la piel de gallina parica.
Dude, what's it?
Silla de ruedas. ¿Eres un hombre?
Is it a meat or something?
Marica, la luz. ¡Ay! ¡Mire la luz allá, huevón! Momentico.
That was the biggest
Apagaron la luz.
ever.
Voy para allá. Uy, mi madre.
Dude, what is that noise? Bro, the chick got...
Ay, puta.
Dude, this thing be throwing chairs, tables, and someone's gonna flip and throw you, like...
¿Y eso dónde sale?
Todo está bien, están escuchando ruidos también acá abajo.
And this is already pretty scary, experiencing paranormal activity when you're all alone. The other members were on lower floors at the time, but after Brian had put his equipment down for another minute, he caught something even more creepy.
Me acaban de cerrar una puerta. Voy a entrar a la puerta que me cerraron. No me... Uy. ¡Hueputa! 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 Oscar.
What's up? What's up, bro? Oscar better teleport to my location if I'm standing there, dog.
Now, did they capture the spirit of a child?
I love it. And then
The following is a CCTV recording, which was supposedly also captured in this hospital. This was a few weeks before the place shut down, and security was still patrolling regularly.
Man. That's wild. Dude. It could also just be a light, someone shining a light from us, because look, I mean, here you see, like, literally here how it's... Look at this. Boom. I mean...
So, do we have to assume that the CCTV camera had also captured some ghostly
Not a
activity?
flashlight, but...
What exactly are we seeing here? mysterious.
It's difficult to say. I mean, on CCTV.
The following clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Heron to the Paranormal Video subreddit. About it, he wrote, "My father used to work as a security guard in a building, night shift, and repeatedly during the early morning, he would send me these videos. We never had the slightest idea what it could be, but if you ask me, I would say that it's a
with
woman."
that little thing. Bro, that woman better dub.
In the video, a white shadowy shape is seen floating or standing in the hallway. However, commenters noticed the strange way the figure seems to be swaying, as though it is turning or looking around the room in a very human way. The original uploader mentioned that this was not the first time unexplained things happened in this building.
I just don't like that.
Perhaps it truly is haunted by this womanly figure.
Standing there, that's not a vibe.
What are your thoughts on this?
Night watch trouble. Bro,
The
security
man in
guards
the
go
following
through it, I'm
recording
telling you.
states that he was patrolling the floors of an empty hospital
Look at the floor of
time,
those
and
hospitals.
nobody
It
should have
looks
been there
creepy,
besides
even
him.
the floor.
For whatever reason, the man captured someone though, and didn't realize it before watching the footage at home.
I think that must be the worst feeling. Oh, your puss, bro.
It looks as if a tall
That's
shadow
a
figure
dark
is stepping
shadow.
out of one of the patient rooms and then seems to have mysteriously retreated once the young man takes another look at the corridor. Strange. Of course, this could have also just been one of his friends. Who can say? Or perhaps something from another realm?
Bro. The shadow realm. That thing stepped way too smoothly. More shadows?
This is another nightly security encounter captured by a young man who was patrolling the upper levels in his local hospital. He wasn't a believer in the paranormal at all, and apparently
You
had
better
captured this
believe.
encounter purely by chance. What caused all of this? He heard some unexplained noises from the empty wing of the upper floors, and this was when the recording started.
Alright guys, I'm at the empty floors. I was hearing some noise coming up right now. It's kind of freaking me out, so I'm gonna be filming a little bit. Seeing some.
Oh, fuck. Oh, excuse the language. Bro, that's not cool.
We see a strange shadow figure standing behind one of the chairs right in front of the window, and the young man didn't know if he actually saw this thing at the time, or if it was just a trick of the eye. Pretty eerie, isn't it?
Dude, what?
But then there was another shadow
That's
seen
quite
at
creepy.
the end of
Like,
the
I'm not gonna lie,
hallway
that is...
that went completely unnoticed. Is it safe to say that ghosts are
It
roaming
seemed like
this
him.
empty wing?
In my room, in my mind.
The following clip is part of another
Sorry,
video
my
that
room.
the
I thought it
uploader
was
could
there for a second.
unfortunately not retrieve. He states that he saw a
there
small
was a space
shape
at the bottom.
enter through the entrance door, which sent an alert to his phone, and then it was seen running through his bedroom.
Oh no. Fuck off. was that?
He
Is
thought
it
at
a
first it was a
leprechaun?
child. However, it was of course impossible for anybody to enter the house without opening a door, which is why he believes that something paranormal was captured here.
Dude, that is weird. Another creeper.
This was shared by a family of a police
Look at this
officer
crackhead.
who states that they saw a horrible figure stumbling through their driveway, and after checking, they couldn't find anybody there.
Bro, at this point, just throw boiling water on this thing and I promise it will never come back again.
You see his face clearly. Right there.
So, do you think this was just a confused person? Maybe somebody homeless? Or was it indeed something more inexplicable? If you found this video creepy, check out the following one.
That's wild. That was some wild videos. Guys, it's your boy Rapture. If it ain't me, who's it going to be? Those videos are crazy. But guys, as usual, go out there, spread peace, love, and positivity, and go chase greatness. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And think about those that are maybe in this season not doing too well. Contact your friends, your family, check in on them. Because for some people, this can be a difficult time. But with that being said, go enjoy the time with your friends and family. And have an amazing, I want to say pre-Christmas, Christmas Eve. Yeah, it's your boy Ratch. If it ain't me, who's it gonna be? Guys, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to know when I'm posting next time. With that being said,